Crimson_Ricky is first to the stream. No. Often Maker 23184 is first.
Okay, I think we are just about ready to go. Where's my PNG? There's my PNG. How's everyone doing today? So I decided to continue playing 14. There we go. I decided to continue playing 14 because the ending of Realm Reborn actually got me hooked. So, yeah, I decided to keep playing. But for the next few streams, because I'm going to be going on a break here in a couple weeks, these next few streams are going to be mostly, let's just say, smaller stuff. And I may even just end stream early. You know, this is probably going to be a lot more chill. We're probably only going to play for a few hours, like maybe 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, I might quit after 2 hours. We'll see. It is still a play by ear. But, yeah, that's just what's going to be the next few weeks. Crimson, I see you were indeed first. Orphan fights that. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Batcap, hey, Shroob, go ahead and lurk and do what you need to do. Like I said, the next few streams are going to be kind of... I don't know if whatever's the right word. If I talk to Alphanod, we start Heaven's Sword. I am not doing that. Also, I have not played. I have not played since, which is fine. It's not like there's much I really have to do on my own time. Not really. And Crimson's up. Everyone's going to be lurking. I see. I'm alone here. Alone. There's no one here beside me. Will this game load? There we go. Okay. So, what can I do? I think the main priority for me is I'm going to try to get... Okay, maybe not these two. But maybe I could get some of these done. Not Ultimate Ballad. Like, I could get some of these blue ones done. Maybe, if I do this right, maybe I could do this. It's a hard fight. Okay, yes, it is. Hey, yeah, almost everyone. Yes, Orphan. And Orphan with the 3 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. You must have missed a stream at some point. How you doing, Orphan? So, you know what I am going to do? I am going to swap my equipment around to the Drashin equipment. So I can potentially get, I need Spirit Bound. I'm gonna try for it. Let's fight. Luri puts all of the Hollow Knight to shame. You slept? Yay, you slept. At least some people sleep. Are we getting... Is there something up with the lag? It's very hot today. It's gonna be very hot today. Did we have, like, drop frames or something? Looks like it. Looks like it. Puts all the Hollow Knight to shame. I'm trying to think if I even did all the post-game stuff for Hollow Knight. Or if I just beat the game and that was it. I know I didn't. You know what? I don't think I 100%ed it, so no, I don't think I did that. I should give that a replay at some point. I was going to say maybe on my break, but no, I got other games to focus on. So I'm going to prioritize... This one's Ampedor Keep on hard mode. So let's go ahead and set that up. Duty Finder. He said duty. Ampedor Keep on hard. Wait. Oh, okay. I cannot do that with my current equipment. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I can need Wanderer's Palace or Stone Vigil. So I can't do Ampedor. Can't do Wanderer's Palace because my equipment's too low. but we can do Stone Vigil with this current equipment set. We'll set that up, and for now, I will use one of my Spirit Bound potions. There we go. And let's just hope I can get a party for Stone Vigil. And maybe... Oh, that was quick. That was surprisingly quick. Yeah, I'm using Spirit Bound because I'm hoping maybe we can get carpentry done. Well, yeah, Orphan. On my own time, I've been playing Suikoden 2. And you'd be glad to know that I recruited the unicorn. There's a unicorn you could recruit. It was either that or the Kraken. Did the PNG freeze? Oh, there we go. Well, PNG might have froze, but hey, I'm in the middle of this. I can't really stop. Oh my god, we're getting unstable. Today's not a good day, is it? Well, we got some drop frames, apparently. And because this is an MMO, there's not much I can really do about it. We just gotta hope it, like, stables out. There we go. Damn it, like, I can tell we got a bunch of drop frames, but I can't stop. This is the one problem with an MMO. I can't stop. I hope everything's working out fine. Can you even hear me? Probably not. But I have to keep going. Okay. Did I know that? Did I know what? Hamsters? What about hamsters? You could give me some hamster facts? While the drop frames are everywhere? I'm gonna get rid of these small guys. I feel... are we stabilizing? I hope we're stabilizing. Again, I wonder if the heat has something to do with this. Maybe after this, I might need to reset OBS. Sure, I probably don't need either. No, I gotta do my AoE thing. Gotta hit them all. I can see all the stuttering. Okay, we're gonna figure something out after I'm done with this mission. Orphan, what about hamsters? I'm assuming you can hear me, right? You can hear me. Can anyone hear me? I'm alone with the computer lagging. You hear me? Okay. Can't totally... Well, Badcap can hear me, but not Orphan. Damn it. Just never knew what to do in a moment like this. I really hope we're just gonna stabilize. I just hope that the computer is just gonna work. She's trying to make sarcastic text. Oh, I see. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just... Not sarcastic. Okay. Can you hear me? Totally can't. Ah, damn, you can't hear me. Not in the right mindset, obviously. But Orphan, did you hear me about my getting recruited a unicorn in Suikoden 2? Ah, we got fire cannons at this guy. Did you think? Okay, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I could have recruited a Kraken instead, but I'm like, nah, we'll get the unicorn. I could get him now. The Kraken I would have had to wait a while. It's also my first playthrough, so I'm like, I don't know who's better. Unicorn just gouges people with his horn. Pretty freaking strong. But the trade-off with using the unicorn is that it's a large party member, so it takes up 2 slots. I also got like a griffin too I could use. I didn't try using the griffin. Do we all just kind of hang out on each one? No? I don't know what we're doing. Go to the cannon, shoot the boss. You're shaming the unicorn? Am I? I don't think I'm shaming the unicorn at all. Come on. Is this not doing anything? Move ring, reset ring position. Yes, okay. How do I freaking use the fucking cannon? There we go. Oh my god. There we go. This is so weird. So I can't do anything with it now? You still got a ways to go. You beat Silk Song? You silked her song, Batcap? Damn. How many Baja Blasts did it take? Okay, that's done. I felt like it took me a while to really get that working, honestly. That fight alone is harder than Hollow Knight, not including Radiant mode. I mean, Radiant mode is the one where you die once, so you have to start the entire game over, right? Let's get an attack buff. This kind of seems like we're stabilizing now. Also, I got my next clip done for this week. Well, I think it's done. I need Shroop to look at it and see if I need to make changes. I think Shroop's been busy, which is okay. I wanted to get it done because I feel like I can make more changes if needed. What now? What, Batcap? What? What did I do? Including Inspector Shroomy? Yes. I do have Shroop check my stuff. Sometimes. If I feel like... there's more that could be done, or if I want someone to double check. But Orphan, you'll be glad to know it's the Miku one. It's the Miku, clip. The one from last week. You want to say something so bad, but you can't? Are you sure about that? It's up to me. I mean, I don't even know what you're gonna say, so I can't really give you the approval or not without knowing what it is. You see the problem here? If you really think it's not, you shouldn't say it, then don't. But you're kind of getting an idea of what the rest of us say, so. As long as Twitch, I won't get in trouble by Twitch. You will wait. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's like 2 of these guys. I think I'll just go for pure power. I won't reset the damage over time. Nope, we do that. Get some HP back. And we'll work on the second one. Gonna sneak in a little bit more D. Oh my! I mean sleep, not D, sleep. Uh-huh. I'm gonna sneak in a lot more of that D. Really trying to silk your song today right now, right, Orphan? Is Crimson gonna get jealous? Or is Crimson gonna be pulling overtime? It's one or the other. Done. Uh-huh, sure, Orphan. Sleep. That's totally what you meant. Don't need him right now. Now you need sleep. Uh-huh, sure. There's more treasure. I don't even know if I need all of that. I could sell a bunch of stuff. Might be the worst typo I've ever seen. I don't even know how you screwed that up. Your keyboard cut off. Well, I can see how you can press D instead of S, but you didn't even finish typing the word sleep. So, I don't even know how you got there. Okay, I'm done with the mission. Okay, what's going on with, Are we getting drop frames lately? Or are we... I think we might have stabilized. I don't know if we dropped in a while, but I think we might have stabilized for a little bit. I think we stabilized. I believe the Gilgamesh fight, don't I need... yeah, I don't have the right... Different... Oh, right, different duties are already selected. I don't need Stone Vigil. Battle on the big bridge. It looks like I get to do it. Let's try it. Let's try setting that up. Fuck you mean clipped. You losing your mind. Go ahead and go and get that D, Orphan. You need more of it, clearly. There it is. How dare you, Batcap? How dare you make fun of the hamster? Everyone needs to make fun of the hamster. Clearly. And yet, Orphan and Crimson... yeah, Orphan. Crimson and Shroop are not here to listen to this glorious screw-up. You need that moment save? Yeah. I don't know if I'll post that one. Be harder to do when it's just... well, we'll see. We'll see. Thank God. Oh, but you know for sure, Orphan, that when both of them show up in chat, I'm totally telling them. Don't worry. They can watch the clip. There's more proof. No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. I will tell them. I will tell them that you told me that you're gonna go get more D. You said it, not me. And then you meant to say sleep, right? You meant sleep, right? Okay, let's see. I can attempt Big Bridge right now. These two, I need better armor equipped. What's my armor looking like? Spirit bound. Wow, that did not go up like at all. 23%, 22. That did not go up at all. We may have to do like some solo missions. Give it a try. Don't leave it without context. They're gonna think you're crazy. And they don't think you already are? Let me take a screenshot. Can't post videos in Discord because not paying money. But the picture is enough. True. Yeah. Very true. I mean, you can post some videos, but they have to be like very short. They have to be like super short video clips. Replace crazy with a different word. They're gonna think you're crazy. What do they already think of you, Orphan? Or what do you think they already think? Bad sentence. True. I don't know. Hopefully something good. We'll see. We'll see what they think. I can't tell them what to think. If they think you're crazy after that, then, you know, that's on them. I don't think that will be the case, though. After what just happened, don't say replace crazy with a different word. They're gonna think you're... What could you replace that with? They're gonna think you're D. No, that doesn't even work. I don't know. There's probably a... you could probably replace it with something to make it funny. This stupid! That's impossible. A mixture of ingredients do not contain the proper attributes to be mentally impaired. Dumbass. I think I can complete this now. I'm glad to say you safely returned by the grace of Fury. The aid it's given us to take it back what is ours. Surely you saw what the Dravians left in their wake. A ruin, a blood-crusted eye in need, much pain, physically before it could resume watch over the dragons. It will be long and hard work to rebuild the Stone Vigil. Long and hard. One battle ends, another battle begins. Our roar is a holy one, and there is no rest for the pious, except for the arms of the Fury herself. Never since the depleted ranks of Ishgard's glorious deed, never shall the prayers of the righteous be in vain. The dragons will perish. This I swear. By swords whole and broken. That was it? Okay, whatever. Ah, I see what you're getting at. My brain ain't working today. It would be funny if I had a brain. Yo! Slot? Well, using a slot. We got ads. I think I'm typing it. Probably a good idea not to type in it. Okay, waiting on a few more. Well, we got one tank, but that's about it. Probably gonna sit here and wait for a bit. It is what it is. That's the problem with doing missions like this. You just gotta wait around. Just gotta wait around. And we got ads. I'll set the Battle Royale. They are gonna think you're one of those. One of those slots. I used an O. It's a slot. Don't know, I'm tired and stressed. Don't worry. Go ahead and get that D. You'll be fine. You won't be stressed after that. You might not be tired after that. I had to. It was easy. Ads are done in 3, 2, 1. Plop. There we go. Ads are done. Let's see. Gonna wait around for the Gilgamesh fight, assuming we can get one to form. Do you put the image in Discord? Nah, I'm not that mean. Or if I promise to delete it and not post it on Discord. If they find out, they find out. Oh, Backcap, you're too nice. Because as soon as they get back in chat, I'm totally telling them what just happened. You're far too nice. Been blessed by Backcap, not by me. Yes, exactly. You're not safe from me, orphan. I don't know, orphan. I just feel like it. Give up going to bed. Go ahead and get that D while you're going to bed. From a deleted picture from all devices. Now, better hope Scott doesn't mention the clip. Oh, I totally won't mention that there's a new clip that incriminates Orphan. Yee. Yeah, Bandcamp. Yee. Stinky robot. Okay. How do you even typo that bad? I don't know. I don't even know. Again, like, the S and the D are right next to each other on the keyboard, but she didn't even attempt to finish spelling the rest of sleep. You just love D's? Ah-ha-ha! There you go. You admitted it. I mean, Orphan just loves the D, clearly. You keep outing yourself, Orphan. How long do we wait for Gilgamesh? I don't know. It needs to be done at some point. If not today, then when? Guys, I'm gonna do a short stream. A nice relaxing one. Orphan coming into chat, ready to take that away. All because she wants D. She said she was gonna get more D. I don't know if I said relaxing, but it definitely might be a shorter stream for sure. David, me too. Sure. And why'd you do it twice? I'm pretty sure the second time must have been intentional. Right? Has to have been intentional. No way you could have screwed that up twice. Here you go, Orphan. Unicorn. Will that make you feel better? For the funnies? Yeah, there you go. If you want us to stop saying it, no. That won't matter. And Unicorn doesn't help you? Well, I tried. Your rage? Gonna go all berserker rage on us, little hamster? Little hamster berserker rages. I don't think they're gonna be that effective. What's a little berserker hamster gonna do? Oh no, Fox Cyber just joined. Well, he hasn't popped in chat. Leave the answering rules. How dare you, Orphan? You haven't been doing anything in my walls. I let you stay in my walls as long as you get rid of the ants, and you have failed to do so. This entire time. I should fumigate the walls. How dare. I mean, it's no big deal, Orphan, because, you know, you spent that entire time in my walls not dealing with the ants. You haven't been dealing with the ants in my walls. So what's the difference if you leave them there or not? Your friend, then get them out of my walls. He's breeding to make a rat army. Breeding ants to make a rat army. Explain, Badcap. Is this one of those we need to actually get people to help with this one? Need food for the rats. Oh, okay. Do rats eat ants, Cyber? Brain fart, I thought it was talking about rats. No, I've been talking about ants. How you doing, Cyber? You won't believe what Orphan said a little bit earlier. You know dogs eat ants? Well, my dog doesn't. Be a Pokemon with a body-shaped Orphan might like. Chicken? Kung Fu chicken? You see, Cyber, a little bit earlier, you kind of missed it. Orphan said she was going to get more sleep, but instead of typing sleep, she just typed D. So she said she was going to leave and get some D. I am not sorry, Orphan. Just remove the arms and legs. Ha-ha! The new greeting for one stream only? Yes. You are right. At least I kept it in context, right, Orphan? Yeah, anyway, Cyber. I'm not starting Heavensward for a couple weeks until after my break, so I'm just kind of doing smaller stuff. Hell, these might be shorter streams. I'm trying to see if I could get the Gilgamesh quest going, but as you can see, I've waited almost 15 minutes and still no luck. So we'll see how much I try to do Gilgamesh. Right now I'm just kind of wandering around and hoping to get this quest going. But yeah, what is going on, Cyber? I'm gonna go all the way over to Snowcloak. Because I think while I still have Spiritbound potions set up, I'll probably do a set of Snowcloak. Probably by myself, because I could kill as many enemies as I want. How much babysitting your niece today? Oh, that's nice. By the way, if I want to do Silk Song postgame, it requires you to do every single side quest. Okay, good to know. Are there any missable side quests? That's my worry. Are any of them missable? Gilgamesh! No? Okay, that's good. The great and mighty Gilgamesh! And now we fight like men, and ladies who dress like men. But enough talk. It's morphin' time! And his partner, Enkidu! This is just the green chicken. Enjoy the song about the big bridge. Oh no! I'm a toad now! No, leave me alone, Enkidu! I am not hungry. I am not, delicious. I am not good enough to eat. Leave me alone!
I admit it. Fighting all in is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Everything!
Round 2 it is.
Why, I've been had! This is far from the strongest of years. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
He's running away. This is far from the strongest of spears. You stuck in that area of the game until done on all unlocking Act 3, huh? Wait, he has multiple Enkidu!
I must say, I quite enjoy this tussle. I feel we've gained an understanding. I will pound you, silly!
Which one's the real Enkidu? I hope he doesn't turn me into a toad. Oh no! I'm a toad! Leave me alone, Enkidu! Only the real Enkidu is the one that's chasing me. All the others are fake, I guess. No! You will not eat me, Enkidu!
Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
Fly, Enkidu! I said fly! Oh my god, he's flying! Okay, not for long. Don't know what to play now. Okay, that was a fun mission. Again, it's Gilgamesh. You can't go wrong with Gilgamesh. So I'm being $20 is a giant middle finger to bigger companies because of how good the game is. Exactly. It really needed to happen. Or don't hit the chicken 3 times, or else they'll all chase after me. Oh, at least I'm brought back here. We can continue the Hildebrand quest. It only took forever. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Man, it's been a while since we did this quest. Yeah, we can't hit Enkidu 3 times, or else all of Enkidu and his friends will all chase after us. Appreciate the strongest enemy in every Zelda game is the chicken. You're saying the strongest enemy in Zelda is cock? I had to. Twitch, don't get mad at me. I'm talking about chickens. Like Combuskin. Nobody can handle it. I know, right? Nobody. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go back to Vesper Bay. Okay, let's continue this quest line. I think I could just teleport. I think I have a free Vesper Bay. Yeah, I have like 95 of them. It's overwhelming power, too much for people. Yes. And remember, I don't know if you remember Batcat, but in the first Hyrule Warriors game, Lana gets a portal weapon, and she could summon Kukos. She even summons Big Kuko as a super. Because we know the power of chickens. But yeah, Cyber, you said you're... No. Who said that you're not sure what you want to play today? Don't know what to play now. Well, what are your options now, Batcap? I know there's always Pokemon challenges, but I kind of feel like you probably want to take take a break from those. Got anything in the backlog? Is there a funny Smash Bros. Thing related to Kukos? Sure. first, Hildebrand. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. Will make a fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. Why are you wearing weaker armor? All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector, Briardine? Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you all staring at me so? Well, never mind. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Oh no, it was an imposter the entire time! Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant! The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in that funny little brain? In your funny little brains? Must be so boring. Again, Hildebrand, this is just the Gmod section of the Final Fantasy XIV streams. All these cool Final Fantasy names, and Greg. Well, he's just he's not remembering the names correctly. Fuck you, just say it to me. And the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? Okay. Everyone's doing the Manderville. Yeah, it's the Persona calling card. I believe this is addressed to me. Condescending, Inspector Briardine. Piss off! 400 years have I slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Freaking Godhand's just doing the Manderville the entire time. Very well. I and I alone, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon! How dare you all laugh at a time like this, after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro. Pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later. Just you and me.
Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Mandeville man. Mark my face, O phantom of faces, for it is the face of the
Yeah, Goldberg got the Krillin dots. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is this game? This is the comedic section, comedic side quest of the Final Fantasy XIV. Happy and smiling while running actually got you. Why is the Phantom Thief and a calling card? He steals weapons, I believe. Like antique weapons, and he disguises himself. Also, what was that thing about, you were saying something about cuckoos. If you throw a chicken at someone, they'll not only swarm you, but they just spike you into the blast zone. Yeah, I think I remember that.
The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue. As seeds of jealousy quicken within an inspector's soul, can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Mandeville man find his Mandeville wife? Hildebrand will return in.
Delay, please. Oh my god, there's actually a huge delay.
Hildebrand will return in a case of indecency.
Hey, what's with the goggles those men are wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. Is there actually more Mandeville quests we could do? Because that might be what we're doing today.
Previously on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a Mandeville man, can do what a Mandeville can.
You know what? My PNG is frozen when we take the time to fix that. PNG needs to be fixed. I shall also go ahead and get rid of the audio for a second. This is actually just a dumb TV show now. It is. It really is. And there's more to the Mandeville stuff that I wasn't able to continue because of Gilgamesh. And I think we shall probably continue the Mandeville stuff. Sounds like a fun time. Who cares about spirit-bound stuff? We got Mandeville. If the computer is going to load my PNG. There we go. There's that. Let's get the audio going again. This might be the weirdest Scotpot stream you've ever been in. In terms of the Hildebrand stuff, we did more Hildebrand stuff, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I forget which stream that was. But if you're talking about the rest of the stream, like with Orphan, then sure. Alright. Okay, what are my other options? Still working on Spirit Bound. These two I need better armors, but I can do that later. What's my Spirit Bound at? I don't think they really went up. Okay. Let's continue Hildebrand. Forgetting Orphan, I see. Yes. This plus Orphan. You lost what's happened 20 minutes ago. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Guru Remu, a prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overproductive sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside of the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not just to anyone, mind you. To the heir of the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at the commemorative feast, to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol, overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along. Wait, there's another blue quest over here? What the hell? Hold on. More blue quests? I think we have to go into the Waking Sands. Let's set this up. Then why the fuck is she known as beautiful if no one's really seen her? That's a good point. I think, her father is just constantly, overhyping her. Probably. Eorzea. The Lord of Laurel slain by hand, 'twas a deed both heroic and historic. I know you're evil, Eorzea. Just don't... not there yet. The tale of truth to be down to ages. I fear, however, the terror of Indigo Deep did slumber but briefly in the ethereal sea. The Maelstrom hath assured me, with unhappy certitude, that Leviathan does stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we face more troubling and chilling predicament. The Lord of the Whirl is a voracious being. Not less than a treasure trove of crystals could serve the lure, the entity back into the plane of existence. 'Tis folly, then, to believe the sea-bound beastmen could gather such haul with such impossibility audacity. The Sahajin, I believe, have been entertaining Ashian guests. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now loometh over Limsa. Take thee to the swiftest road to the Maelstrom command, and offer thy stalwart services. Thy shining light must need illuminate the ocean's darkness swell. And then we got Shiva. By thy high deed were the people of Korthia spared certain doom at the hands of a deformed entity. Yet, if the massive we have received from Lord Drelmont of House Dorianger speaketh true, 'twould seem that hard-won respite hath come and gone. Recovered from her wounds, the Lady Iceheart hath rejoined, and the struggle against Ishgard. Worse, 'tis said that her disciples have already laid claim to a hoard of crystals. A hoard far exceeding the quantity, but recently wrestled from the caravans of House Fontaine. Fontaine? Whatever. 'Tis all but certain that the heretic's mistress indicteth to call upon Saint Shiva once more. And so, once more, must Eorzea's blade of light be brought to bear against the primal. None save thee have might enough to defeat such a foe. 'Tis for this reason that Lord Dromont hath requested thy presence at Whitebrum Font. Pray he thee hither with all haste. Screw that. We're going to Costa del Sol. The most beautiful woman there is. What does she look like, bro? I don't know. No one's seen her before. She's evil. Anger is in her name. And we just had ads. Oops. Why anger gotta be in the name, though? Are you talking about in the most beautiful woman there is? There's anger in her name? I don't know. So it looks like hard mode Leviathan and hard mode Shiva unlocked. I should be able to do Ramu, but it didn't pop up, I guess. But screw that. We got a Hildebrand. Riange. Oh, Uri Anger. Ah, you're right.
You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once.
Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter of the Mithril Eye. If I might just have a moment of...
Ah, yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled Phantom Thief and his letter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day. To see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue, I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy.
Their shit-eating grins look like they're gonna be stealing Arabella.
The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? Consulting Inspector Briardine, your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade.
Gangsters from the 80s, very true. Why the hell is there a bank that only allows Vipes? Such an awful bank, true.
My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious gil. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances.
Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. So you're like, oh no, he's coming! He's gonna Baja Blast! But do tell, Inspector, how did he slip under our nose the last time? Or after he slipped under our nose the last time, what makes you so confident that you could catch our thief this time around?
Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi.
Operandi? I think I said it right. Probably not.
And it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away but from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention-seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity of Miss Arabella at the feast. I've already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Vanis, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father, Morgant. Yalo Nolto and his wife, Sainana, the guest of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear.
Can the Phantom Thief really, like, change his height that way? I mean, I guess they don't know who the Phantom Thief is anyway, so he could be a Lalafell just on stilts. I don't know.
Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guru Meru himself. Finally, we have Lewenhart, a steward of Guru Meru, or Gugu Remu's estate, and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course to attack. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you are to report back to me at once. Hildebrand Mandeville! I can smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardine. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigation work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Mandeville man can. He's here. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye or to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plans is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? Ugh. I would speak with you, but not here. I'll be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Just noticed Orphan's actually gone. Thought she would at least lurk. No, she's just gone after that. If you don't... Oh yeah, she probably went to sleep. It's fine. She's trying to be Superman. The goggles. Kind of. You hope that Hildebrand's the thief? Or the Inspector's the thief? Briardine? I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce his name. I just call him Briardine. You come. Excellent. With that buffoon subtly distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now answer me this, Scottbot. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Derilda, stole off with the Treaty Blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? Identical appearance, the perfect mannerisms. That's for me to know. You thought I was an idiot, but never knew it was me to be the thief. Yeah, Hildebrand. Let's just say identical appearance. Sure. The obvious answer, and yet all too many. A certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind. Could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mass left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allowed him to change appearance at will. Clearly our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This in itself gives us insight to his identity and his ways. And yet this is not what caught my eye. No, from the movements to mannerisms, to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Dorilda. He was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal, not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise. He studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely. That is, not even their closest friends or family could detect that aunt is amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom, Scapa. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? I will not say. I was thinking one of the brass blades, because they're bodyguards. Precisely. Clearly, you are far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words. Able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for a man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass braids in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for the 3 days past. The Snorlax avatar has an oversight, and what oversight is that? Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is laying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the Brassblades have been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man could tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answering will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will confess the immediate area. You begin the search of the outskirts of Costa del Sol. When he roars, the bottom half looks like he's an A? When he roars? So it's the idle animation? Let me see. Assuming he'll go idle here in a second. Maybe? No, it's just still moving. Anyway. The outskirts of Costa del Sol. There we go. Bottom corner. It's hard to tell Batcat because Snorlax is just constantly moving. When you roar... Okay, yeah. Longest walk ever, I know, right? And it's Snorlax of all characters, you know? Ah! Ah! Stray pixel in the bottom middle. Oh, I can't really tell from here. But I could probably fix that. But will I? I probably won't. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. Thank the gods. Please free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. There. Now tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you. I tried to be brief. We just arrived in Costa del Sol. Had a briefing of sorts. Master Gugu Remu gave us each our orders. He would be who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped to my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. You say you receive orders from Master Guru Meru. Who was to be your charge? My memory is hazy. One was Morgant, father of the groom. The other was Lalafellan Gent of Limsa. Yalto Notal. Now try your best to remember. What were the other guests? Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lowenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of the events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgant, Yalto Notal, and Lowenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city, and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go ahead, Edme. For the love of the gods, just make sure that the imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Check Discord. Okay, let's see. Okay. Lone pixel bottom middle? I don't see what you're talking about. I mean, maybe, but not really. I don't know. I think I understand what you're trying to get back at, but I don't think it is what it is. We gotta stop Hildebrand from doing shenanigans. But not Ellie. Hildebrand. Ah, there you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did you and your Inspector Breardine's adventure of inquiry bear fruit? Morgant, Yallo Notal, and the steward Lowenhart, you say? This does not surprise me, yet I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend, the inspector shall be none the wiser. If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. There is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, friend. I shall rip the mask off your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. He's standing very suspiciously. Menacingly, maybe? Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record my every word as I employed the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Mandeville men of ages past, to reveal our foes. I can think of a few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal, too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital! This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold as I ensnare our prey in a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good evening, Master Guru Meru. And a fine evening it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you! Just who in the seven hells are you, anyway? Gods! Gods! Aha! Now, your old chocobos. Guguremu, I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, Ancient of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the Phantom Thief, have ye? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. Aye, Vanis. The Phantom Thief, balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed. There are such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me, after all. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such a fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious.
He's damn sight easier on the eyes than you.
That's me, Vanis, ever calm in the face of danger. Truly is father's son. A worthy heir to the Brugire Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Our family, I should say. Which reminds me, Master Vanis, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since that day. Oh, that little trinket, 'twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed.
He really said, man, he's ugly. The time-honored Manivel are to parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgant not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural.
Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Sally. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto Nolto and Lewinhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Aroused. Come, we have a thief to apprehend.
What do we got here? I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Aldenar Trading Company, and are ye? How dare you, Badcap? How dare you bonk me?
Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might say we are the East Aldenar Trading Company.
Oh, pleasure to meet ye. Do tell, is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Sainana, or here's so no slouch herself. But like me, she's getting in on the years. No offense intended, my dear. But where are my manners? Yalto Noto's the Brigadier Consortium, and this is me wife, Sainana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Aye, I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuff was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of. Ye have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't ye?
But of course, I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fist of Raukar.
Wait,
Haugr. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day.
And your food stores were occasionally raided by a ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time?
A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sainana. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads.
You're giggling at the word arouse? I know. I know what I'm doing.
Criminy, none of these three were suspicious in the least. But we must not give up hope, lest not many faces have the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. Ye of many faces will last. Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Brihardine will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs, of which Master Lewinhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Brihardine will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time for delay.
Give up, you suck. Great notes, exactly. Exactly. Let's check this food stuff. There we go. You think you know, but you who it is? Okay, we'll see.
Crates of assorted foodstuff and variable hosts of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Loneheart spoke true. Egats! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst those coconuts?
And we got ads, so I'll keep you in suspense. The assistant. Ooh. Okay. We got ads. I'll wait for the ads. Battle Royale. Go ahead and stretch. Hydrate. Check your socials. Do what you need to do. Okay, we got 40 seconds in ads. Actually, make that 30. There we go. I actually caught the ads this time. She chose to work with a dumb detective to analyze the area without risk of getting caught. Okay. Five, four, three, two, one. Ads should be done. Back up. If that was the case, then who threw the calling card? Who threw the calling card? Because remember, she was in the scene. She was kind of sleeping and dodged it. She wasn't there? Yeah, she was. She was there when the calling card was being thrown. Godbert was dancing. The assistant was half asleep and dodged it. And Mandeville was doing his pose. Set up trap then? Anyway.
Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all.
Aren't they just fireworks? Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. That makes no sense.
Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to investigation?
Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either?
Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event, I fear somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes, like the astute assistant you are. I say, we are most fortunate in confounding Inspector Briardine is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let's dispose of these things before an erat ember sends us all to a fiery demise.
Confounding Inspector Briardine, explode, fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here.
But, Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardine come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire.
Scappa and I will see to Inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it.
Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return to your creations once Inspector Briardine has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls for us, and we must heed its cry.
Hi, Assistant Evil? I don't know.
We'll see. We gotta go distract Briardine.
No way, is that hard to take notes? Is it that hard to... No way it's that hard to take notes, by the way. I mean, she implied he talks fast. And he is very long-winded, and she's writing him down word for word. I know I couldn't do it.
So, Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed.
Indeed. What about that, Hildebrand? Scappa and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and...
Excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes, that spot over there by the crates should suffice.
There of all places? But surely we could find somewhere more scenic.
I am not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy.
But to make him sound like a terrorist. Yes, Inspector... Privacy. Indeed. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Scottbot. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. And we can't just move them? Put them in the water? Is it just me, or is it a bit chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm.
I, for one, welcome a respite from this sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long.
He's probably going to see the notes. Oh my god, he probably will. If you insist, Inspector.
Through the questioning of the brass blade, attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalto Notel and Ruinheart. The three of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Are the two of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell. Miss Ellie, perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. But there is no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire. Aha! Methinks the Inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal? Oh my god, words. Words are hard. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. Not peacefully. As a fortune would have it, I just happen to have flintstone on my person. Okay. Just back away. There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the Inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm, composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. It's flying! What have we here? You're right. She's gonna read the notes. Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Okay. Could this be another challenge from the Fiend? Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards, see? Doubtless this just the idle ravings of a madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. There are 2 more pages. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there is no doubt as the sender. But what does this talk about another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page... Confounding Inspector Brihardine will meet a fiery demise. Ah! Ah! Oh god. You're gotta stop that fire before it lights a bomb! Why is she turned around? Kick the bomb out of the way. Wait, is it gonna light his ass on fire or something? Okay, no, just bonk him on the head. But it's perfectly balanced? Okay.
is perfectly balanced on Hildebrand's head.
Hildebrand, don't move!
He's gonna sneeze, isn't he? She sneezed. Okay. Okay. Dead.
You saw through the fiend's ruse. But how?
Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt?
A ring in my ears, but otherwise no worse for wear. You have my gratitude.
This is so dumb. I know, but I love it.
Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignorable attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector. Yet, I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance? Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Tao's teeth! Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined! Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in gall.
This is just Bulbabo. No, Bulbabo is more, yes and comedy. Like improv. It's more improv comedy than what this is. This is, I would say, slapstick. He's gonna have Ark revealing his follow to avoid thief's death over the assistant's notes. Yeah, Nashu. Hey, Usagi, gotta go in 10. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing the Hildebrand Quests, so we're at the comedy section of the game. Hope you're having a good time. Good day.
What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gugu Remu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Gods! This is no thief! This is a madman! As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain important veggies of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large? Even if I were to place an order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The mandragoras? I have heard that foul band. Tell me, what matter of vegetables do they steal?
Listen to Sonic Eraser versus the Sonic Eraser versus. That doesn't sound familiar. Is that like a fan game or something? EA a snack. Gotta figure out what game I'm playing now. Yeah, I know, right? You got anything in the backlog, Backcap?
The rose was imported from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it was very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you doubts worry too much, Master Lowenhart. Our course of action is clear. We only need to storm into the den of those overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. There are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gurpura proved unable to resist them. Oho, a formidable foe indeed! Were there only a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, I, yes, I shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to the rightful owner. You truly are a godsend, adventurer. One Sundheimel of the Yellow Jackets have been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Guguremu is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together.
It's a real game? Hold on, what'd you say? Sonic Eraser? Sonic Eraser. Sonic Eraser. This is new to me. Let's see. Sega MegaNet subscription. Oh, this was 91? It was a puzzle game? Oh, it's a Puyo Puyo type game. Huh, I don't think I remember hearing about Sonic Eraser. Interesting. That's new to me. Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, I need to go to Limsa. I think it would be faster if I just do this. 40 gil, that's fine. Do another Smash World of Light Nuzlocke, cause why not? Okay. So Dokapon and just instinctively cringe. Smash Act, no. Also no, if you buy a game, you play immediately and get no backlog. Until you buy many games because of a Steam summer sale or something. And then you got like 5 games in the backlog. Fisherman's Guild. Okay, where am I going? Yeah, sometimes you'll just get a few games like at the same time, you know? Oh, there we go. Play on Switch only. Only really. I mean, fair. Switch doesn't have too many sales. But sometimes you can get a couple games. Or you get like a collection, and there's like 6 games, and, you know, you gotta play through them. Speaking of which, don't you still have to, like, go through, Star Force games? Because didn't you only, like, finish the first, like, beat the first one? See? You have backlog. Scapa of the Scions, you are, as ever, as a welcome sight in the Maelstrom Command. Our worst fears are realized. Oh, that's Leviathan. We do not think it's possible for the Fishbacks to summon their rapturous god without considerably longer period of preparation, but there can be no mistake. Prior to contacting Eorzea, we received a report detailing the almost complete destruction of the merchant fleet upon the open sea. Only one vessel managed to limp into port, bearing a decidedly unwelcome news of the Leviathan's resurgence. Judging by the testimony given by the surviving crew members, the massive waves the entity leveled against the ship dwarfed anything we have ever seen the Primal Command before. Should he unleash a tidal wave of similarly empowered proportions, Limsa would be scraped from this land like a barnacle from a hole. It is with such dread imaginings in mind that I bid you sail forth to slay the Lord of the World yet again. Our strategy remains unchanged.
The twin vessel, the Whore Letter, is already being prepared under the command of Storm Marshal Slafferside. Make your way to the Morabee dry docks once your own preparations are complete. Seek out Surgeon Stern Lona, and she will see you safely aboard the ship. May the Navigator Guide protect you. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, wait, where am I going? No, that's somewhere else. Not Drop Dead Shiva. There we go. Where am I going? Oh, just... Okay. Just the main crystal. Oh, I didn't see that. The Whore Letter? Something like that? That's like the third one. Not feel like it. You only need to play Star Force 3? Okay. Not counting all the other versions if you want to make profiles for all of them for other people, but I haven't even really done that. If you come for the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check the shipment of vegetables, than did an onion turn onto him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah, is the thrill of the case not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by the fisherman's bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us swiftly be on our way. So we want to go... Wait, we need to go to Western Lenosa again? Go back to Western? Don't want to do the fixed Luna part? Well, you saw my playthrough, so now you know where they all are. But yeah, I understand playing them like back to back to back can be draining. Okay, yeah. Western Lenosa. Go to Aleport. You remember, you can always just look it up. You can always just look it up, Backcap. Ooh, it's getting warm. I wonder how long this Hildebrand section is going to take. I wouldn't mind finishing it. Not your type of game. You're not really a fan of Star Force? Why'd you pick it up? You didn't have to pick it up. Eek! Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I jest, do ye? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine, my eye. By the time I regained me wits, they'd already set sail with me ship, and me livelihood. I'm ruined. If I ever see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, be too soon. It should have first gave Pegasus left. Tiny trader. I hear most say it. The Mandragoras are a nasty lot, a right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners of the realm over. But let me tell ye, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fawns from their larders and tables is but the beginning. The Bobos background have far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, ye say. Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with the iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could have sworn I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me, if it ain't the undead overlord that what fancies himself a gentleman inspector, which would make you Aye, could be. The adventurer what bested the thieving duelist in single combat?
Yes.
Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? But that's neither here or there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragores are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind in the Isle of Umbra. You'd be doing a whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I have not the match wits in sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isle of Umbra!
Check your Discord if I can't. Ooh, okay, hey Shroop. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Is that for an emote? I'll be adding that in. Thank you, Shroop. Hey, Shroop, so about Orphan. Can we go to Isle of Umbra? Yes. Oh, great, we're gonna get ads soon. Orphan, yeah, Orphan. Shroop, did you take a look at my clip? Because I would like some feedback. When you get the chance, anyway. We're gonna get ads here in about 35 seconds. Dude, you can't be swearing like that! Doggo's barking. I guess Garbage Man is really late today. Not yet to take a look. Thank you. I could use some feedback. Which, you know what's funny, Shroop? When you showed that, I totally thought it was kind of in reference to the clip. For a second there. But yeah, if you could take a look at some point, that'd be nice. We got ads. Minute and a half of ads. We shall sit here and wait for the ads to finish. Go ahead and check your socials. Stretch. Hydrate if you need to. Actually, no, just hydrate. Check your socials if you need to. That was so delayed. Yes, it is. Necro, don't watch it. Ooh, Orphan's here. I mean, it's a different clip I'm having her watch, Orphan. Don't worry. That one's safe. That one is safe, Orphan. Yeah. I mean, I need Shroop to review a clip for me and give me some feedback. But don't worry. I'm going to tell her. You're cackling. Ooh. Shroop, any feedback? I feel like there could be more to be done with that clip. The worst typo we've seen. We got 20 seconds of ads. We'll wait for that to finish. Orphan's dead. Yeah. When Orphan realized Shroop showed up, she's just like, no, you can't listen to him, he lies! The only thing you would think of would be if I had access to the Miku voice make, but otherwise I think it's good. Sadly, I don't think I would have access to that. Ads are done, by the way. Something you felt off and you checked the stream. Okay, well, if you could really think of anything else, Shroop, I would totally have time to add it in. By the way, Shroop, you missed something earlier while you were lurking. You see, earlier, Orphan was like, I'm gonna leave and go get some sleep, but instead of saying sleep, she did a massive typo and said, Orphan said she was gonna go get some D. Orphan, I will not shut up. I will not shut up. It is funny. You were gone for a bit, Orphan. You missed the funny parts of the Hildebrand quest. Don't worry. It's very humorous. While you were gone, did you get some D? Speaking of Hildebrand. Poor hamster. I don't lie because Batcat clipped it. We clipped it forever, and now it's entirely your fault. Yes, it is. There's video proof of it. Are we? Hold on. What's going on? I can see a little bit of stuttering. I think we dropped some frames. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna wait here for a second. I think we're getting the frames back. No, you did not. Okay. No D for Orphan. Okay, I think we might be stabilized. All right. What's great. It's hard to tell if we're stabilized or not. Let's continue.
Friend, my pursuit of the Mandragores has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here. Somewhere. Commence the Mandragores.
I got a level sync. The Mandragores are constantly swearing. They're gonna get me in trouble. The Mandragora Queen, the King, the Jester, the Knight, and the Prince. No, you get back here, Queen. Actually, no, let's just target someone else. They all take turns. Just constantly cycling. I think it's best if I try to get invulnerable. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Too bad Hildebrand can't help me. He's currently stuck underground. Damn it. Getting the wrong combos. There we... No? No, you get back here. I'll take the hit. If you need it. There we go. One down. Few to go. We took down the Jester. So we'll do this. Time to take down the King. Long live the King. Okay, going after the Queen this time again. Now you get back here. Man, she takes like no damage. Oh well. Okay, let's maybe target one of the others. Take down the Knight. That's working well. Okay, I think we got, yeah, we took down the Queen with some fire.
and the only prescription is more cowbell. And now for the Prince. Get out of here. I've slain the Mandragoras. And Hildebrand is just going to stay there. Now to go back to Costa del Sol. Moving at like 3 frames per minute. Yeah, kind of were. Orphan coming back to Shroob, absolutely dying. Imagine if I post that clip to YouTube. I might. Not this week, though. I might, though. We'll see. There might be better stuff. Hildebrand, how'd you get here before me? That was fast. I teleported before you did. You return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack for the cursed head of cabbage. The stolen foodstuffs. You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Guguremu is quite particular about his seasonings. Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable case was a pleasant diversion, but it's time we return to the case. Now there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Core, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Blue. A striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. Curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue, or a bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. These peppers have the most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. The charade is up! After the man! It is I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu. The fiend must be brought to justice. Unless he was colorblind. Well, even if you're colorblind, like, you wouldn't know what's... You would still be able to tell that's quote-unquote blue. I say quote-unquote because the shades would be consistent. Where am I going? Oh, north. Well, you'll constantly be... If you're colorblind, you're constantly told, that's blue, that's purple, that's red. So you can maybe tell the difference. Or you would just say, dude, I'm colorblind. You take a guess, what if he didn't know he's purple-blue colorblind? Then, why would he think that would be purple? If you were in a colorblind state where you think blue is purple and purple is blue, you would still say that would be blue, because that entire time you would think that color is blue, even if you can only see it as purple. You can run, but you cannot! Oh, I thought that was Hildebrand. Oh, well. Hey, Pyrus. You're here for the Hildebrand stuff. Aha! If you thought you could outsprint the Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by Snipper. A fitting end for ignorable thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask.
You gave up voice acting a long time ago, fair.
Where am I? Who are you? Huh, playing the fool, I avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence. But should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella! I must find her at once! Ugh, my head. It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is the true Lowenhart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the blast blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings. Then in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managed to driven a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me.
Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him.
There's still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet, he could not have foreseen the turn of events. It is unlikely that he had time to thoroughly research his new target.
Doggo time?
In a minute then. Most importantly, we know not the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We simply need to return to Costa del Sol and imagine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, I shall accompany Lowenhart back to the estate, that we may ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Oh no. More mandragoras! They're back. They've been listening in. I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess. You see the anger at those who took from you what was yours.
The Mandragoras and the Phantom Thief are going to team up?
Then we prepare our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol, and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. The game is afoot, inspectors.
I wonder how much time we got on this quest. I'm assuming we're kind of getting close. After this cutscene, I'll get to a safe spot, and then I'll get Doggo. And Pyrus with the 10 stream streak. Thank you, thank you.
Now what mask shall I wear to the ball?
I'm assuming... Wait, I gotta go to Wineport. Okay.
Drink.
Oh, hydrate. Okay, so how about this? Because I don't know how much time I got left. Well. Did I get... Well, okay. Let me go rehydrate. I'll also grab Molly on the way back. BRB. I am back. I shall get Doggo. Plop. Here's Doggo. Here's Doggo, yes. You have been summoned, Molly. Yes. There you go. You got the people, the chat wants to see you. Chat wants to see you. Yes. Have a good day, Badcap. Have a good rest of your day. Looking at the time, I don't know how much we got left of this quest line. And I know I need to get something done. Adorable puppy. Yes. He's adorable. Yes. And she knows it. She knows it. Yes. She does know it. Yeah. Yes. She knows she's cute. Puppy dog, yes. Gotta get the doggo on screen. Gotta show the doggo. Get all the attention. Get all the views, Molly. All of them. Yes. Pupper needs to be on screen. The chat's right there. But the camera's right there. Can you look at the camera? Right there? That's not the camera. You're kind of looking at it. There you go. No, that's me. Yes. Yes. Give you attention. I think I kind of woke you up from your nap, right? Granted, you're kind of always napping. Always napping. Fair, though. Fair. Yes. She kind of feels done, though. Granted, she always feels done. Because I think I keep waking her up from, like, a nap. Right, Molly? Right. Okay. You feel done. Yeah, there you go. Molly. Penguin! Get your penguin. Okay. Okay, looking at the time. It's also getting warm. Like, I kind of don't want to be in here much longer. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. I may continue through the ads, though. Unless we get, like, some audio hiccups. We are getting audio hiccups. Okay, hold on. Let me swap out the audio. I was gonna say, I heard 2 chocobos. I'm like, what? Oh, no, that was someone else playing. Okay. And audio, please come back. But yeah, what's going on, Pyrus? What is new? Still working on your Morrowind stuff? Oh, good, the audio came back. I think I might play for another half an hour. I was thinking a little bit earlier, but we're in the Mandeville stuff. I have to continue in the Mandeville. Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the warrior. Your concern is touching, but I am woman-grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Please call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much I've heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true?
I fear they are, Miss Arabella. But you still bestow your gentle heart. For as long as Hildebrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear, on the Mandeville name.
The gods smile on me indeed, to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet... You seem pensive, my lady. Is something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Venice. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift. A treasure for my treasure. Wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle.
But Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to the youth you have not even met? Unconsignable.
Father says that this marriage must happen. That is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a true Udon. But if I may be bold, my lady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as a servant rather than son. You may think Father a cold and misery man, but to me, he is the man who gave me warmth and hope when I had none. I will learn to love Venice, if that will make Father happy.
You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days.
If I had to spend another hour with you, I would lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigations fare. I, as well, must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. Okay, let's try it. We'll keep going for a little bit.
We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity, but have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Mandeville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. 'Tis an art that would impart you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable as your adventures as it has my investigations, or failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Not you, Miss Ellie, with me.
We need more Hildebrand. We need more Hildebrand in this game. Or, if not Hildebrand, then just more quests that's... It doesn't necessarily need to be similar in tone, but just as entertaining. Again, the Hildebrand stuff is like it's like a Gmod video with him. It really is. Okay.
Inspector Briardine, I have seen to the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation?
I have canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. Miss Arabella just left her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match to her own. Or match for her own. Tee. There is no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But, Inspector, Venice and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence.
That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose?
You're an expert in creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like? You know, like you always do.
Inspector Briardine, I knew the day would come when you recognize my many talents. Worry not, Master Venice. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs to be done.
The poor sop lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now to the task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about.
Perfect. Scoutbot, find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation.
Has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing, but we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? Servant's garb? But why?
Miss Arabella, the thief is still at large. The risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change into these clothes and promise me that you will not leave my sight.
You know, he is wearing gloves. But the ceremony, Father will be furious, and Lord Venice.
We are dealing with a man who's tried to blast me to the heavens, and almost succeeded. We cannot exercise enough caution as for the ceremony. I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. You need only concern yourself with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it.
Lewin, if Father heard you say such things...
I should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but two skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long till the fiend is brought to justice.
Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with the banquet dress, Inspector?
Scoutbot, bring me Miss Annabella's dress to that bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate how he intends to see to his task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he could get. Now let us return before the festivities began.
Now we gotta deliver the breathtaking dress to Hildebrand. He's gonna wear the dress. Hildebrand's gonna wear the dress.
Ah, you return. Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vanez at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it, but worry not. I shall take it to my safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Venice before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure that Inspector Briardine and I have set the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? I'm just gonna say, Briardine, we separated from him. And he wears gloves. I wonder if he's the one being impersonated right now. Curses! How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates, 'tis an honor and a pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Brugair Consortium and the East Aldenar Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying the fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. The Lapis Maiden. If even half of the tales of her beauty are true, Venice is the luckiest bastard of the realm. Yalto Noto, Sai Nana, honored guest, it is a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Vanez, future chair of the Baigare Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Gugu Remu of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Aldenar. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, and the happiness that is there may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing for the ages to come. Damn you, Hildebrand Mandeville, you had one job. She's beautiful! Were the rabble expecting otherwise? She is my bride, after all. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want nothing. Pray give your hand unto me. I knew it! My sun and stars, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes! I am yours, and it shall be forevermore. What have you done with my bride? You cross-dressing deviant! Not quite what I intended, but I suppose it serves our purpose. I'm pretty sure that dress would be torn just trying to get it on him. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend, who would have taken aim at her life. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Vanez, or shall I call you by another name? The thief of many faces. Why that face? Me? A thief? Are you mad? It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well. Allow me to elucidate. While there is no soul in the realm who has not heard of the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Guru Meru, and her steward, Lewinhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Vanez, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considering this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could have seen through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? Oh God, Hildebrand. None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. And anyone else with half their wits about them. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards! Arrest that pervert at once! Lock him up in gaol and throw away the key! In the background. Arabella! Oh, thank the gods you're safe. Come to me quickly. There was a dangerous madman about. A glove on his right hand. Could it be? Said Gull? Yeah. Gull? I don't know. Something like that. How was it spelled? Probably not that. It was probably G-H-O-L? Maybe? I would have to look back unless they say it again. You know, it's funny because Hildebrand was actually right on who it was. But not for this reason. The man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not. And what is yours is now mine. It's pronounced jail. Was it actually just pronounced jail? G-H-O-L? That's the thief! Stop wasting your time! I mean, it makes sense, Shroob, now that you say it that way. It's the olden way of spelling it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Stop wasting your time and with that imbecile and arrest him! Oh no, the Mandragoras! They attack! Not necessarily the queen, though. What is this? You came all this way for me. You love me. You really, really love me. What is... Okay. The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for, and now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. Thought we would have to fight them again, but no. They just got scared of Hildebrand in a dress. Flirting with them. I hear that the real Venice was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I'm sorry. For what, my lady? The banquet was more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vanessa and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my own life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildebrand, who taught me this lesson. What is that face? For the love of God, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said that he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he only took her neck piece. Now that you mention it, Master Gugu Remu told me about the clasp when it first arrived, engraved with the mark of the sun goddess. It was It is one of the most treasured pieces of the Bruguier collection, known by many as the Azema's virtue. The maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. What? Right. Another calling card. Poor Mandragora. Poor Onion. Over here, Inspector. It says, Major Luck. Why that face? Why? Oh, okay. Again, I see. The fiend plays us for fools. Give that wood to me at once. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. We all look away. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary of dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. We know who he is. Why is he kept in shadow? We kind of know what he looks like. And there's the current Hildebrand quest. There's gotta be another one. There's gotta be another one. Unless it's like a Heaven Sword, it continues at Heaven Sword. Parlay minigame is available? Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has before you by opening a toy chest in the inn room. Okay. I won't do it. At least now. I'll forget about it. But that's something to remember. Next time on Hildebrand. To the victor goes the priceless treasure. While the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Oh, Gilgamesh is back. Are 8 legs better than 2? That was Ultros? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? Hildebrand will return in the Colosseum Conundrum. Ultros is gonna show up? Oh, great. I can't wait to see that. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. But sure not to lose it. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one. At the same time. Is that even possible? Well, I guess we'll find out next time. We're gonna load game.
Wow, the game's taking a little bit to load. Had to load and unload all those cutscenes right there, didn't it? And that, to me, seems like a good place to stop. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. I'm taking, ending streaming sooner than normal today. At least we finished the Hildebrand Quests, or at least that one, anyway. Next week we'll do another stream kind of like this. I could do hard mode Shiva. I could do hard mode Leviathan. There's a couple other hard mode dungeons I could do. Or we could just continue with Hildebrand. That sounds like a plan to me. It sounds like a good use of our time next week. Tomorrow is Dark Souls 2. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good day. Later.